scientific diagnosis. You're crazy. You went there curious. Can't find your way out. Crazy, crazed, loony, nuts. But you know there was a time when you could hold a conversation about trivial things. Then there was that voice. That voice in the back right corner of your mind, humming, whispering at 2 a.m. Shh, don't sleep. Morning will come, don't sleep, humming and whispering. Get up, run, humming and whispering. Your hands are shaking, you don't know what to do. But it must have started. Sometime, somewhere, somehow. So something starts. Has to stop. Yeah? Tell me. You tell me. I'm crazy.
Cuck 79 is a dramatic research vehicle, as opposed to a JRP, or the Junior Research Paper. This is a DRV, and the idea is that we could get in and drive to think about what research is used for, that we do something with research usually when we go to find things out. Whether we're talking about phone numbers for somebody we think is hot, whether we're talking about a cake recipe that we want to try. Usually we look stuff up and we figure things, we find things out so that we can do things with them. And so Cuck 79 is a project that was based on students' interest in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and seizing that opportunity to make something new with it and have all the individual research projects for the 30 or so kids we have as juniors tie into this larger project that we as a community would do something together with, so that everybody could kind of get in where she fits in, go, if it flows, it goes, make it work. But following things that are of interest to us as we find out and interrogate this central question, what is crazy? Am I crazy? That of course grows out of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
79 has really helped me. I mean, in middle school I was like a failing student. All of a sudden I come into Project 79 and I end up getting like B's on my report card and A's, and even A's.
Well, what is your idea of project versus mainstream?
I think the teachers in Project, aside from the teachers in mainstream, are a lot more chill and a lot more relaxed and laid back. And I think project's actually how school should be taught. I mean, there shouldn't be like 30 kids in one class all trying to learn the same thing.
What is your role in the program?
My role is it's just to try to be the best student I can be. I mean, that's just for me personally.
How do you feel about being in the program?
I think it like I said before, it's really helped me. I don't know where I'd be without it.
What are some of the family aspects of Project 79?
Family aspects, I mean, since like it's a shorter class, I think we can communicate better with each other. I mean, since we're like in the same class every day, it just seems like, we can communicate with each other.
I can't talk to anybody else.
But John, you systematically murdered your entire family.
Spare me, Pastor, all right? I know what I did was right, all right? Please,
John,
do not
you
question
can't
me
actually
again.
believe what you're saying. Calm down.
You know what? I wouldn't even be here for it if I never ran a gun like that, I swear. If I saw her again, you know what I would do.
Your anger is taking over. Calm down.
Pastor Eugene, I can't control it.
John, the question is, will you repent?
What has been your experience with Project 79?
My experience in Project 79 has been really good, really good. I feel more a part of something. I feel like I get a lot more attention. And I just feel like I get what I need to excel in academics and school in general.
What is your idea and how do you feel about Project 79 versus mainstream?
Project compares to mainstream, I just feel like I get a lot more attention. Like in mainstream, I just wasn't getting the attention that I needed. I wasn't getting the help that I needed. I wasn't really learning. I was just kind of being like told things, not really being taught. In Project, I feel like I'm being taught properly. I'm getting a lot more attention. The teachers care a lot more about you, not just whether or not they say what they need to say.
So what makes Project 79 different?
Project 79 is different because you feel more like you get a lot more attention.
Do you feel like you've established like a role in the program, and how do you feel about being in it?
Well, as a member of Project, as a student in Project, I feel like I have a role to not just not give the program a bad name, just like contribute to the program as much as like I want to do for the program as much as it does for me. So I feel like it's my role to kind of not take advantage and just keep, yeah.
Well, I'm in 2 mainstream classes, and it's a lot different. The teachers give you a lot more attention. They give you they're very upfront and forward, and then some mainstream classes kind of beat around the bush, aren't very direct with what they're teaching you.
I personally don't feel that there is a real project versus mainstream or mainstream versus project. I see them as 2 completely different and separate entities almost. I have never personally experienced anything derogatory to me or to Project, but maybe it's because most of my friends are already in Project.
Alright, some people like to call me the overachiever. It's okay. I've been in Project since my first day of freshman year. So how long has it been? 3 years? Almost 4? Everyone in Project is really close. Most of us hang out together over the weekends. We go out to lunch together, for open lunch, and it's really fun.
No pressure. Just do it, man.
Imagine wanting something terribly. Just think about it. Now, imagine someone looking you up and down and saying no. You don't have the adequate equipment. No logical reason, just instant disapproval. Now, imagine that someone has the entire world, silently shaking their heads in disapproval.
Who was your favorite character in The Cuckoo's Nest?
In our version, Cuck 79?
Yeah, in our version.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I liked a lot of characters for a lot of reasons. I thought for us to add John List was very important
So you
to
can
me.
go to the best school, so you can meet the best spouse, so you can rationalize the SUV, so you can work more hours to pay for the gas, so you can party hardest, because you see what you've become. The strive to become perfect in this country has become such an epidemic, and it is driving me crazy.
Because here's our local instantiation of sociopath. You know, he's our Westfield crazy guy. And I think that he was a great way in to raise questions about the ways that Westfield is still crazy, that we are still crazy, or insane. You know, insane after all just means unhealthy, not sane. And there's certainly lots and lots of ways that we aren't. Some of which we're aware of a little bit, some of which we need to do some more thinking about. Not necessarily judging, but just observing and thinking about where to go from here.
Murphy, buddy.
What the hell is going on in here? Did you start this?
I didn't start this shit, bitch.
You started it, didn't you? I hope you like the word farm. You're coming with me.
McMurphy, let go. Let go. McMurphy, let go. Let go.
Get off
Let go.
McMurphy.
Ah.
Get off.
Hey, get up! Come on, get up! Get up!
Damn, Chief, you sly son of a bitch. You're not deaf and dumb, are you? They don't know? They have no idea. Damn, Chief, you fooled them all. You fooled me too, man. Motherfuckers think juicy food.
Mr. McMurphy.
Deputy, please. It's time for a procedure.
All right, Chief. You know me, Chief.
What would I change about Project? Nothing. I wouldn't change a thing.
Nothing.
That's the end.
Probably nothing.
It's good.
When you came to see what we did, it's just basically displaying how we show what crazy can be like. Like asking what crazy's like and asking what normal's like. Well, if you ask me personally, what is normal, I personally say that normal is a struggle to be normal. And when you look at it this way, well then if crazy, well then if crazy is a struggle to be crazy, I'm all for it.
Crazy. You know, when you talk about famous artists, okay, so the population maybe needs 90%, whatever. When you talk about famous artists and creative people and whatever, like really outrageously productive contributors to society who are bipolar, I'm gonna say approaches like 1 out of 2. Yeah. And that's an exaggeration a little bit, but there's so many people who are who are like amazing people who effectively.
Do you think you're crazy?
Nah, I'm no crazier than the average asshole on the street, Doc.